And we are going to continue our journey down the Sorrowful Mysteries. I know you're probably just as excited to get back to the happy stuff as I am, but we are halfway there. We are going to talk about the third Sorrowful Mystery today, which is the crowning with thorns, and the fruit of this mystery is something very important in our world today, and that is moral courage. So glad you found us here at Bishop Sheen Rosaries. Thank you for tuning into our videos, and please check out sheenrosaries.com where you could see all sorts of awesome rosaries like the Hallow Rosary we have displayed right here today. It comes with a cool custom Hallow pouch. If you've never heard of the Hallow app, that is the #1 Catholic app, and you can check out a free trial down in the description below. Extended free trial for all Bishop Sheen viewers. Just check out hallow.com/Bishop Sheen Rosary. With Independence Day just around the corner, I like to reflect on the 13 colonies and what it was like to live under a rule of a king in the 1700s. I feel like we oftentimes associate kings with tyranny and ruling over large kingdoms and ordering around tons of subjects. We know that Jesus is not a king of this nature. No, Jesus is king of heaven and the universe, much bigger than just earth. But not everybody knows that though. Let's juxtapose two scenes with three rulers. In the early years of Jesus' life, we have the three wise men, the three kings, or the magi, who come from afar, bearing gifts, paying homage to the king, who is of lowly stature here on earth. He's not in a palace. He was born in a manger. And just days after Jesus is paraded into Jerusalem, then you have King Herod, Pontius Pilate, and Caiaphas, the high priest, who have Jesus mocked, beaten, whipped, spit on, all sorts of terrible, terrible evils. Why did some kings get it and others didn't? Well, they recognized Jesus' true sovereignty, his true power, what it really meant to be a king. We're going to put the gospel passage up on the screen right now. You can take a moment and pause the video here if you want to read the whole thing. Notice that the soldiers did not even know what king Jesus claimed to be. He never called himself the King of the Jews. They placed that title on him. Jesus knows that his kingdom is much larger. The next point I'd like to make is that just like in the scourging of the pillar, which was the last video, we see that even though Jesus could have easily wiped out his enemies, he showed restraint. And not only showed restraint, he showed them love by later asking for their forgiveness, pleading to his Father on behalf of those who were mocking him and putting him to death. Jesus in these moments is displaying what we need a lot of today, which is moral courage. In a nutshell, moral courage is doing the right thing when it isn't the easiest thing. Jesus followed through on his Father's plan of salvation of all of us, even in the face of grave evil and grave injustice. Next time you think you know better than your parents, just remember that even the King of the universe submitted to his Father's will. And he submits to his mother's will, for that matter. Alright, time to bring this one home. As we meditate on this mystery, the crowning with thorns, let's ask ourselves one question. Is Jesus the king of my life? A college priest once told us that this was the only question that was going to be asked on our judgment day. Think of it as a one-question test, and you are writing the essay answer every day. We answer this question when we choose to display moral courage during the tough times. For example, being countercultural and choosing to live a life of chastity and purity even when everyone around us is living in promiscuity. Standing up for our pro-life beliefs and our vision for what a holy family structure looks like. Not hiding our faith in public, but proudly sharing the joy that we have found. And we answer this question when we make other things the kings of our lives, like not making the Sabbath a day of prayer and rest, like letting alcohol or screen time or food or other indulgences take precedence over our relationship with Christ, consuming content that is directly contrary to the freedom and the peace that relationship with Christ offers. So ask yourself, how often do I crown these other things? Let's take the Sheen challenge this week and try to identify one thing that we've been crowning instead of Christ and replace that, obviously, with Christ. Let's have the courage to crown Jesus not with thorns, but as the King of our lives. And remember, every day that you pray the Rosary, that 1% of your day, 15 minutes, you are also crowning Mary with roses. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of our videos. God bless you. We are praying for you. Please take the Sheen challenge. Check out sheenrosaries.com. We finally hit 200 subscribers, which is very exciting. I'm so glad to see that many people are enjoying the content that we're putting out. And if you want to be a subscriber, join the club, like our videos, and share these videos with people who can use good, holy content and a reminder to pray the Rosary. From us to you, through Mary.